What's up everybody? First off, I apologize for the audio in this room. It's not going to be great. Hopefully it'll be a little bit better in here, but what I wanted to do today was just give you a quick tour of the space that I work in, where I create all of my YouTube videos, I do all of my streams, everything happens in this basement bedroom right here, which I would call a studio, but we gotta call it the office because of this. So let me take you inside and just kind of show you what it looks like. And one of the big purposes of this video is I just want to show you that you do not need a big space to create YouTube videos and do streams and all of that stuff. So this is a very small bedroom that is being used as kind of a YouTube studio, so to speak. So first off, we got the closet, right? We'll start with the basics. No clothes in here. What we've got is just a lot of gear that I can have quick access to. So a lot of the camera stuff, we've got tripods. This is actually a pretty cool tripod. This is called a Switch Pod. Really nice for vlogging because it kind of goes out, but this thing's heavy after like 5 minutes. I love the Manfrotto, which is lighter, half the cost, more than half the cost, and it's got a fluid head so you can actually angle which way the camera sits, when you put it down. So it's got its pros and cons, but quick access to stuff like that. The Teleprompter Head, so if I ever need to do a scripted video, which sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, I can go ahead and type up the script. I'll do a video some other time where I show you like my detailed process of beginning to end of making a YouTube video. That's not 3 hours like that one live stream, but I've got this teleprompter here. All the lighting I can switch out with the different lights I have in here if I ever need to get it brighter, darker, more orange, more white. All that stuff can happen here. Random accessories, list of awesome YouTube video ideas coming soon. And then just laptops. A lot of times stuff that is waiting to be reviewed will be in here, or just equipment that I have not used yet, like this brand new Nest Mini. I've got another Google Home Mini that, man, when you keep buying Google products, they just keep sending you these things. So I gotta find uses for them. And then of course you gotta have a box full of random cables. And then up here I do have like these sound foam things, which I was using when this basement was unfinished. Like this was super important, but it's been damaged a little bit. I'll probably put it around the room because as you can see by a quick pan around the room here, not really treated for sound very well. And you can also hear that. So let me show you the cool spot. Oh, my lights are not on here. So let me turn these lights on. Hey Google, let's get to work. There we go. There we go. Now we're ready to work. So this is actually the E-lights. I did a video on this, half the price, more than half the price of Philips Hue. Just as good on a really cool IKEA lamp, whatever you want to call it. This adds just a lot of color for both the YouTube backdrop as well as my streaming backdrop. So this is where kind of the magic happens right here is in this area. So I've got a Logitech C920, a pretty basic webcam. You can get them for like, well, right now it's like $200 because of the whole pandemic, but normally it's a $40 to $60 camera, 1080p, and I do all my streams right here. I've got the Yeti microphone, headphones for monitoring, and then of course I just got one light back here, so that's all I really need for streams. And I normally have these lights at the top off, and it creates a little bit more color in here, a little more focus in my face. And then the cool thing is when I'm doing YouTube videos, all I gotta do is turn my chair around. And on this Manfrotto tripod, I would have that DSLR camera that my lovely wife is holding. Thank you for filming the video for me, so it's not just all in selfie mode. But this is, this is one of the best purchases I've made. Also one of the most expensive ones. This tripod is, I think, $360 for both the head and for the tripod, which is overkill for this purpose right here. But I also use this tripod for all of my B-roll shots. So the smooth shots that you'll see in this video and other videos I do, that's made possible because of this really nice fluid head, which just gives some awesome smooth shots. So I'll have the camera on top of there. I also have a shotgun mic, which is currently on top of that camera, and that's how I used to film. I finally invested in a boom stand here. This is like 30 bucks or something like that. Maybe 36 if you include the wire here that connects to that. But now I just, I put the boom mic right here, or I guess the shotgun mic, and I get it as close as I can to my face. and it makes a huge difference in the sound, especially as you can see for an area that is not treated for sound very well. So I can get even better once I get some panels up.
Now those higher series TVs do have other nice features, but if you're really only wanting to get the extra remote features,
what it will do is track your sleep and give you all sorts of really cool in-depth analytics and insights. And then I just have one light that gets on me. I used to film with like 4 to 5 lights, which seems overkill, but it's because I film so far away. I've learned since that as I get closer to the camera, I get the lighting closer to my face, I look better, just the resolution's better, and I don't need so many lights, which in a space this small is super important because, you know, I got 2 lights in here and I can get a pretty high quality production, which is really cool. And then over here, this monitor you see here on the chair, really ghetto looking setup, but instead of buying an expensive field monitor that's gonna cost you like 200 bucks, literally you can just grab a monitor and then you've got a little adapter that you can plug into your camera, and I just have a live feed of what my camera sees so that I can kind of see what it's gonna look like for you, the viewer, real time, and it's easier than looking at that little tiny flip out screen that's on DSLR monitors. So that's where it happens. YouTube videos right here and streams right here, and obviously everything else, gaming and all that stuff. This setup here, this is I used to always do Mac, and then up until recently, I finally made the switch over to PC. I'm loving every minute of it. This is a build that you can build for under 900 bucks. So this is the first time I've built a PC since like high school, and man, is it so much more fun than it used to be, just because of technology and how it's progressed. But yeah, I'll link to that below if you want to like get all the specs or just build this thing yourself. It's awesome. You can do 4K editing, you can do gaming, streaming, all of that stuff without having to spend a huge fortune. Then, you know, I went with the double monitors and everything. The Google Home is actually really convenient having it here because it's also connected to all the other smart stuff in my house. So someone rings the doorbell, I can hear it here, I can control lighting and whatnot, without having to keep using my phone, as you saw with the awesome smart lighting. And yeah, that's my tour. Maybe I'll get more specific in another video where I actually outline every single detail on the desk. But for this video, I just wanted to show you what it's like to produce YouTube videos and stream in a small room. And by the way, if you don't follow my stream, I am over on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/TechAuditTV, and I stream right now every Monday at 8 p.m. Pacific. I play video games, we talk tech, I go over tech news. So go over there, give it a follow. I promise it'll be worth your time. Really trying to grow over there and get people from YouTube to come on over. I also have a really cool Discord community. It's a Tech Audit TV community. So again, if you're on Discord or you're not on Discord, it's kind of like Slack, but for gamers with a cool community element. I'll link to that below, totally free to use, and that's kind of more just direct access to me and the community, and we just talk about, you know, fun tech stuff. But yeah, this is where it happens. So more videos to come, obviously, and more details. If you have questions about my setup or how I make things or about any of the specific gear, again, I'll try to link to as much of this stuff as possible down below, but obviously feel free to leave a comment as well. So until next time, my name is Brandon Hassler, and this is Tech Audit TV. Oh, cool, a quote from Ninja. The community is so warm and welcoming. It's a big part of the reason I came over. Really? Wasn't the 30 million, allegedly, presumably, that was thrown your way? Wasn't that? It was the warm community on Mixer?